Thirsty girl. Every 2 days. Working on an Audi today.
What's going on? But I've been getting my oil redone like two times before the due date is up. Because Quick Car's been doing it, and they's like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong." But the light keeps coming on, so it might be the sensor or something. And I also had the gas pan or not, yeah, whatever they call it, some pan or whatever. That whole thing was replaced. The dealership replaced all that, and they charged me $800. So I don't know why
Maybe an
the
oil
light
pan?
keeps coming on. Yeah, the oil, some kind of major oil thing that collects stuff. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I can look at the thing and see.
Yeah, I could take a look at it.
Yeah.
And it just be saying that the oil's low, or
Yeah, but it's not, because every time Quick Car checks it, like there's nothing wrong with it. So
it could
might
just be
sensor.
probably like an oil sensor or something like that. Oil level sensor.
Because I'm at 91,000. I'm not supposed to be changing to 95,000.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on a road trip or anything.
Yeah.
It's been going to work, so it shouldn't,
Yeah. It still looks about the same as when I last worked on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I messed up those
Oh yeah.
real bad. It was late at night.
Keep saying check oil level. I was just like that. Could be low oil, because after time these turbos, they definitely burn oil on these engines. Or it could just be the sensor that's just saying that it has low oil. That's why it's important to use full synthetic oil for these engines also. They just forgot to snap this back on. Definitely some Take 5 energy, or like a Jiffy Lube kind of vibe, if you're into that. It's okay though, people make mistakes. Typically an oil sensor is also close to the oil filter. So here we go. That could be an issue also. It's just saying that could be just saying that it's bad. Definitely use some coolant. Top that off. These are literally all the tools that I use to replace the rear brakes on that. Bare minimum. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. No excuses. Ooh, this has the electronic parking brake sensor on it. So that has to be disconnected before you can work on it, because you could damage that. You don't want to do that. It looks like an issue also. What am I looking for? What size is that? It's like a 6 millimeter. Maybe a 5. Yes, 5. I'll be pretty close, you know. At least my exhaust is keeping me warm. Be hella careful with these, because if you break them, they're like $1,000. You don't know what you're doing, it's okay. Just ask questions, take your time. Study it. Now that right there, you turn it, I forget which way, it's probably counterclockwise, and it pretty much allows you to make space to push this back, to make space for the new pads without damaging the sensor. Not the sensor, the parking brake. Alright. So I got something that'll fit. Something like that. That'll work. You could probably use some pliers too. Just be hella gentle. It don't fit, but it turns. Tried to turn it to the right, didn't let me. So let's see what it does to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, it's working. So as you turn this, see it let me make space. Look at that. So turning this, disconnecting the electric motor from it, and then turning that will allow you to make space for the new pads. That's your boy. All right. Go. It might seem like kind of a challenge to get that bolt out. This one right here is like a 6mm hex. Shit, just kind of like bend down on that line and work on just this one. You can leave that one tight at the bottom and squeeze out the pads, and just be careful with that line right there. You should be good. Look at that. It fit in there perfectly. There we go. I feel like it's getting colder. It's okay though. That's all you need. All right, when you press that brake, it'll tighten up. Even though it's tight, it's still gonna look like that. It's supposed to glide. It's supposed to float. Yeah. Oh yeah. What you need, the fronts or the rears? Probably both. Does your steering wheel be vibrating when you get off the highway? Okay, so since you want to do it in like a week, if you want, I can send you a link to order some pads. That way it come out cheaper. Yeah, and it still be good quality too. Yeah, you want? Okay. Okay, sounds good. No problem. No problem. See, I really don't have to advertise. Good work speak for itself, you know. I probably should advertise more though. I need to hire. Herb's Auto Care is hiring. You want to travel the world and fix cars? Make your own schedule? Not be micromanaged? As long as you're doing what you need to do. That's with my standards and integrity and intelligence. That's all you need. Definitely want to be careful with tightening these because that housing is plastic, and if you break it, it's like $1,000. So let's give it a nice little snug. Put these caps back on. This glove's been trashed lately too. It could just because it's cold outside. I'll let you make it this time. All right. With that low oil level sensor, it is definitely probably just an oil burning issue because it's just low on oil. Brakes are grabby. They feel nice. They feel nice. I'm not used to driving these little bitty cars, even though I work on them all the time. Wow. It's like a 35-foot turning radius. All right. On to the next.